Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
Something is going on in this golf course. Here we go, folks. Golf course, Jefferson City, Missouri. Something is happening here. Turkey Creek Golf Course. Something is going on here in the United States, folks. Why do we have militarized vehicles in this golf course? Why? Why is this here? Tell me, folks, what is going on in Missouri? The UN is here. The military is here. What is going on? What is going on, folks? Why do we have military tents? Why? Why, folks? What is going on? Military equipment. Do you see this? Portable water only. Do you see this, folks? They're tearing up the grounds. They are in the Turkey Creek Golf Course. What is going on? Folks, something is going down here. Something is happening. Tent section, Fame type expandable. These are military tents, folks. Why are they here? What are they doing here?
Holy smokes, look at that. All military. What day is it today? June 15th? June 13th? Jade Helm? What are these impressive bits of machinery doing in Burbank? I wonder.
Fresh tarps on the top of the vehicles. And this looks like some kind of support vehicles. Massive military convoy in Portland, Oregon, Union Station, happening right now. 9:25 p.m. June 13, June. All the money spent on these vehicles is why we don't have a decent healthcare system, and also why our infrastructure is falling apart, while our leaders plan to put us under martial law. We will never submit to these people. Now here we come up on containerized equipment, which is more than likely ammunition and shells. So this could be a number of things. Actually, it could be body bags, coffins. I'll get a close-up on these, see what they say on the side of them. Looks like ammunition. This is a live train, folks.
it? Now, they got something to do with that Jade Helm, bro. They finna take us over, bro. Ain't no doubt. Ain't no doubt. Look at that. Look at this crap. This is crazy.
That is crazy.
Look at this. Look at this. And y'all saying ain't nothing gonna happen?
Zoom in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them.
And they're all white. Why are they all white?
I don't know. Isn't white a UN color?
They didn't say shit about it going. They might think we buy that Jade Helm 15, whatever it is, in Texas.
ISIS deal.
Yeah. Wonder where those guys are going, huh? Yeah.
Walmart, Midland, Texas. Just got run out of the parking lot by a security guard. Came over here to Roadhouse to eat. Came back out. Saw this on my Wi-Fi. Something's going on.
All right, it is June 21st. This is Walmart Pico Rivera. Just want you to see. You can see in there, completely empty. Completely empty in there. Those are the cash registers and nothing behind there. Absolutely empty. I don't know what's going on in there, but it's completely empty. That whole place is empty. Something weird going on here.
Here comes another convoy.
blocking the road off now, so we aren't able to get through. I'm not sure what he's doing. Must be blocking it off or parking, or I'm not sure what he's trying to do.
Those are reinforced Humvees with turrets on top. That's what makes me nervous right there. See that? Let's get a good shot of that one.
I've never seen so many military vehicles in my life. Just look at the rows. This is nothing. What you see right here in front, this is nothing. Look at all those vehicles back there. Just like rows and rows. All these trailers. And here's the what I'm referring to as the mother load jackpot. Jesus Christ, look at all of these. It's like, what the hell? It's like, oh my God, I'm going 40 miles an hour, and look at all these MRAPs. It's just all MRAPs. All MRAPs. And then more and more. Look at all these. Look at just the rows and rows of these.
I hope somebody can see this, because that is an obscene amount of military vehicle for the Army National Reserve Recruiting Center. Recruiting centers don't need anything like this. That's crazy. Turrets on the top.
Alright, I seen these guys, I was coming out from getting lunch and I seen this helicopter go over me. It was about had to only be like 60 feet above me. Tried waiting for it to come back, about like 5 more minutes, and then I see it pull up, go into a hospital in San Jose, California. Just wanted to
trucks out here in Columbus. I can't get over this. I wasn't expecting this. Try to get a close-up and see the drivers.
California, June 22nd, 2015. What the fuck?
I'm almost to Louisville, Kentucky, and in front of me are, looks like 3 brand new military Humvees that are being transported toward Louisville, Kentucky. This is happening almost every day now. Not only have I seen tanks in Indianapolis, Indiana 2 weeks ago, it's happening everywhere now. It really is. Paramilitary America.
Fucking Jade Helm.
They're about to fucking shut down.
FEMA, they're about to shut down a goddamn Walmart.
Now this is something you don't see often. This is a freaking tank just sitting out in the street in Union City. This is gargantuan, and apparently yesterday there was one bigger than that. Now I was out here looking for illegal dumping and I come across a freaking tank. See, ketchup tank. Look at it. This thing, I mean, you can see where it just tore up the ground. It says caution, keep off. So there it is, a giant tank on the streets of Union City.
here comes a military transport vehicle. Anybody tell me what kind of equipment this is on here? Are those rocket launchers?
Here we are on Highway 151. We're coming up on the south end of Dubuque, Iowa, and we just saw a bunch of military vehicles passing them here. You can see them on the right, and there is a lot.
This is a really important thing here. We're talking downtown San Jose. It's heading towards Santa Clara. Take a look, come with state. Whoa! Yeah.
Jade Helm, sweethearts. Flying right over Houston as we're driving.
I'm approaching military convoy.
Alright, now I'm standing outside of Expo, Idaho, which is the South Idaho Fairgrounds in Boise, Idaho. Everything looks pretty normal until you see these containers in the tree line. Let's take a look at these bad boys. This is from the United States Department of Relocation. Now, why does the U.S. Department of Relocation have all these fucking things out here for? And they just go on and on and on and on and on. One after the next, after the next, after the next.
Jade Helm 15th coming to your location. Check it all out. This is totally amazing, people. They're getting ready. Standing on the hill here, right here at Walmart in Cockeysville, Maryland. Or this is a secret base. This is a contractor that works here at AAI Corporation. Wave to the cameras. How you doing? I would go up a little further, but they'll send somebody down. There's a lot of Army shit on there, and there's an underground base right there. Getting ramped up, guys. AAI Corporation next to Walmart in Cockeysville, Maryland.
It's a first. Heading out. I just talked to one of the officers. He said it's a medical training. I'm not smart enough to know. Tell me something ain't coming.
2015, Salt Lake City, Utah. Jade Helm 15 preparations are on. A train full of Bradley fighting vehicles. This is the third one I've seen in this train yard in a week.
here's 4 more military helicopters flying over Houston, Texas. Not sure what's going on, but never seen this many together.
That's pretty cool.
Look at all that crap.
C-130s.
Lord, they're just coming too.
How many that made?
That was like
8.
All set with turrets at the top. 50 cal is mounted up there. Yeah. Definitely preparing for something.
Folks, I don't normally report on this kind of stuff, Jade Helm, but I found it interesting. I've been driving this road for over a year, and I've never seen a Bluebell ice cream truck. Supposedly they're not delivering, but we have 2 Bluebell ice cream trucks in a row on here on the interstate. Interstate 75, headed south into Tampa area, where that closed Walmart is.
That's the bunker. That's the front entrance to it. So this is actually one of their bunkers. When the event happens, whatever that may be, this is one of the places that they will be going. And it's massive. And there are cars in the parking lot in front of the bunker. Hey, how's it going? Good, how you doing? Good. Is there any way to ever get a tour of the bunker? Or
No,
be able to check it out?
They don't have any tours or anything like that, no.
Wow,
Yeah, no, you
cool.
can't get on. You have to be in the military or work here. They
Ah.
don't have like any visits or anything like that.
So they actually still do work in there?
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's not like, it's not abandoned?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, look at this, the FEMA buses right there.
What's up, guys?
What the fuck?
That's 31 in the second half.
Fucking military convoy. Just pretty man 317. Military convoy, long as shit. I-80 eastbound, heading towards Youngstown, about the 145. Come up on another military convoy. I've been seeing them all day, every day. Passed a bunch of them. I was heading westbound. They're all heading eastbound. This is the second one that I've actually passed.
What's that sound? What was all that shit?
Well, as you can see, there's one military vehicle and there's like 3 more behind it. They're here at the pilot truck stop where I'm sitting at. Just have pulled in. I'm not sure what's going on.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
The Walmart here in Rogers, Pleasant Grove Walmart, and they have shipping containers and semi trucks set up in the parking lot. Have no idea why. And a whole section of the parking lot's been cordoned off. There's more of them back there. They extend, I assume, down the side of the building. Oh, fuck yeah. Looks like a bunch of bins. Holy shit. There's more of them. This is Pleasant Grove Walmart in Rogers, Arkansas. How many do you think was there? 20 or more? Maybe 30? Look, there's more. That one there looks like to be a mobile office. It says no firearms on the doors, no smoking or firearms. Wonder what they're doing. That's cool.
Bro, Jade Helm's about to get real. It really is. All this military training, supposedly.
So what do we got here? Military vehicles driving down the Rogue River. Scenic byway. Wave high.
Fuck, my battery just fucking died. You got the video now. Jade Helm.
Pretty small Jade Helm gathering of guys.
Holy fuck, holy fuck, holy fuck, ladies and gentlemen. Jade fucking Helm is in town. For all you fucking assholes who do not think that this shit is real, we are driving from California, and where are we currently right now, baby?
Arizona and California.
We are in the border of Arizona, California. Today's date is June 15th, 2015. This is super weird.
I'm over here next to Target, right behind my house, and behind these Home Depot, and that's like, look at these trailers they brought in. It's like, what is going on here? We're about half a mile from the shutdown Walmart. As soon as I turn this corner, what I'm gonna show you is this isn't all the little storage bins they got. Look at there, they got more of them, and so I wonder if something's going on with Target here, and you can see the sign down there, Home Depot's right next to it.
So we're out here shooting at our favorite range, and this guy comes up, says he's military, Marine Corps, really worried about where we're shooting and what we're doing, but there he goes. He said there's more coming and they're shooting a documentary that he's with the Marines, so real worried about what we're doing. I don't know, kind of crazy why he's worried about everybody over here shooting. Jade Helm in Oklahoma, there he goes.
Look at that shit. You know, tonight's the opening of Jade Helm too.
What?
Yeah, one shit, Jade Helm 15. So they have military exercises. Starts tonight.
What's up, guys? Event Horizon. So you still think Jade Helm is just a drill? If you look closely at the Jade Helm logo, there's something right in the middle right here that's a little bit transparent, almost like hiding in plain sight. This is what you would call a sabot, made in France. It's a wooden clog. Now, why would they put a sabot smack dab in the middle of the Jade Helm logo? A sabot is a clog from France or surrounding countries such as Belgium. Sabots are whole feet clogs. Sabots were in the 16th to 19th centuries associated with the lower classes. During this period, the years of the Industrial Revolution, the word sabotage gained currency, allegedly derived from sabot. Sabotage described the actions of disgruntled workers who willfully damaged the workplace machinery by throwing their sabots into the works. Now, why would the government incorporate a sabot into the Jade Helm logo? What are they planning on sabotaging? The workplace, the United States, the power grid, our constitutional rights, our freedom? Or maybe they intend to sabotage our economy and cause economic collapse. Only time will tell why the sabot was deliberately put in the middle of the Jade Helm logo. But I can tell you one thing right now, it wasn't put there for shits and giggles. So you still think Jade Helm is just a drill? I hope you're right, or you just might get kicked in the ass by a sabot. This is Event Horizon. Peace out.